really can't see where I am at but yeah, I do hope. Um, yeah. Anywho, um, I just want to talk about basically reflection and how I've been just sitting down and thinking recently about so much stuff that has happened in the last year. Um, like honestly, it really flew past 2024. Um, and in my mind, I didn't think it was gonna go like that, like at all. And it's also another thing, like realizing that what's the use in always having to make so many plans and, um, just you think things are gonna work out this or that way, and then at the end of the day, they just don't, and it disappoints you. And yeah, I've realized now that there's a lot of things that's like set out for us to do. Um, we all have a purpose and we all have a plan that's made for us, and that plan will definitely work out. But sometimes you don't know what that is, and you find it, or you're trying to find it, but yeah, sometimes you're trying to run away from that specific plan, but the harder you run away, the more it just comes back at you and like chases
Exactly
you
what
almost.
you run from, you end up chasing.
Like for example, I think in the previous video, if you watched that, about like keep on chasing your passions. The reason I say that is just I've had that passion for like what I do in university and everything, but I kind of lost it throughout. Not lost, but circumstances and everything just made it so hard for me to keep the love and everything. And mentally, I'm very screwed up, so that's probably another reason. But yeah, like honestly, I've realized like yeah. Anyways, I don't want to dwell too much on that. I already spoke on that. But anywho, reflecting is such a wonderful thing, man. Like seeing like how much has happened, how much you've done and achieved. Like I'm thinking back, like I always take uni and stuff like that as like a example because um, I can see my skills being used there and everything. Um, some other things turned out different, like I don't know if I spoke about this, but um, I know that I think I was talking about this in the first video, but the sound quality is so bad. Um, I was basically saying like how my confidence and everything was better at the start of the year, and the way, um, well, at least, okay, that sounds like a dumb analogy, but I used to think before like hitting the gym and everything that I would feel more confident as time goes on, and it's not really that. It's all mental stuff. It's not really about how you look or like whatever, or anything like that really. It's just about your mental state and your mentality on all of these type of things. No matter what you do, it's always what goes on in your mind and how you perceive yourself and how you see yourself. um, so yeah, anywho, um, the main point is just reflection is really great, and looking back and realizing that you have improved in so many aspects of your life. You have jumped up and everything, and then when everything's over, like today or like yesterday, I finished exams, and now it's like like of course you're happy you're finished, but then like I think I'm gonna do another year next year in university though, but for now, like I am finished and I need to upskill more and um, all that stuff. But there's a lot of long way still, and everything. But I will get there. Sorry, I was checking. I saw someone listening to something else on Spotify. The thing moved. Um, but yeah, like honestly, life's just crazy, man. Cause like, yeah, getting back to the story, like how yesterday I was just thinking about on the 6th, I'm done. I had, like me and my boys, like we went out and everything and enjoyed, like, being finished. And today and everything, I'm resting. I'm actually like having proper rest without feeling guilty or having to stress about knowing that there's so much work and assignments and everything that's due and anything like that, So I actually have like a proper rest. And now I'm sitting here, I'm just like, yo, so crazy. Like, of course, like now it's gone and this year is like basically done. And now I realize like, yo, I'm gonna miss it. And this is also another point I can make. Like, this is why people say that cringe line of, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey and stuff. But it's very true, because or not cringe but corny line, but like there's the route and the journey that you take there, that is the fun part. It's not always the destination. And as humans, I feel like we need to realize that. And it's kind of a hard thing, because I mean, who wants to really go through so much stress? Yo, I can't speak. Who wants to go through so much stress and pressure and everything, all that stress and pressure, like all that, I know it's for a good cause, like a degree and everything, but you are literally, for me, for example, like I get to a point where it's almost like it's making me sick. Like I'm not eating well, I'm not sleeping well, I'm not taking care of myself. Like it goes to that point, when I, like exam season and assignments and everything, and we got killed with that stuff this year, honestly. And yeah, but at the end of the day, it makes me realize that I do like the challenges. I do like feeling like I have things that's important for me to do. Like it's like purposeful. It's like you have a purpose, you have something to strive for, you have goals to reach, you have things to reach, and so that's what something I've reflected on. And there's many more things that I can dive into, but I don't like making these videos too long. Imagine me sitting here for 30 minutes and talking about all this stuff, and I go from point to point. And of course I could do that, but hey man, something like that I want to leave for later on in this journey and stuff as well. But for now, I'm keeping everything authentic and trying to, see how I'm talking, which is also wrong. I said for now I'm keeping this authentic, and that's crazy to say, and I don't mean it like that. I mean, I'm gonna keep everything authentic as long as I go on with this. I just have a bad way of speaking sometimes. I'm bad at speaking, yeah. So yeah, anywho, yeah, reflection, man, reflecting. It's a wild thing, but it's such a good thing, honestly. It's such a good thing. Thinking, using your mind, and actually sitting down.
I can feel my face, but only when I'm with you. Please forgive me.